What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Diesel Dog Talk. I'm here with my man Tommy White, also known as Tommy Tanks. How are you, brother?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Awesome. So obviously, let's talk about you had a historic season in college baseball this year. My question is, how do you plan, because you're here this summer, right? You're not doing summer ball, you're here training at Diesel. How do you plan to go forward after a season like that? Like, how do you plan to be even better next season with your training here? Like, where do you go from here? How do you top what you did this past season next season?
I mean, it's getting pretty hard to hit what I just did. It was pretty unreal. But I'm just looking to be consistent. Put up normal numbers. Try to bat above 300, 15 to 20 home runs. That's the goal. And then I'm here training at Diesel so I can get quicker and faster on my feet and just be more agile and get in shape so I can play third base at my next location.
Awesome. Yeah, and let's talk about your training here at Diesel. You've always been, great player, but you've elevated your game even more, right? Like, it's not a coincidence that you've started training at Diesel rather recently, past couple of years, right?
Yeah, I think I started training at Diesel when I was a sophomore in high school.
Sophomore high school, yeah. And you kept getting better and better each year, even though your freshman year of high school was terrific, right? Hitting a bunch of home runs at Calvary. But you kept getting better and better, ultimately becoming PG All-American, ACC Player of the Year now, or Freshman of the Year, excuse me. All that stuff, you've gotten better and better. What do you attribute that? What do you attribute your improved success to the most at Diesel? Like, what part of Diesel has really taken your game to the next level and gotten you better each year?
They definitely have put me in shape to be able to play at the next level. I don't think my body would be able to handle it if I was just lifting normally. I mean, at Diesel, we hone in on the small things that will increase your performance to the next level, and so you can play longer. So I definitely feel that Diesel's helped me in the long run to be able to with my hips and stuff as I'm swinging the bat, so I get more bat speed because I would never have been able to. I don't know. So I'm kind of a big dude, so my hips will block up and everything. But Diesel's really opened up my hips and everything so I can start moving and get more bat speed.
Awesome, man. Yeah, and also let's talk about the recovery stuff here. What do you utilize the most? Because obviously the training side at Diesel, you go hard, right? You're doing the power, the speed, running sprints, jumping, lifting heavy weights. What's your favorite part about the recovery stuff? Do you like to, get in the cold plunge every now and then, or the sauna, or the red light therapy, all the stuff, the Normatec boots? What's your favorite recovery tool that you utilize here?
I use the sauna the most, probably. I hop in there after every workout, and then I like to do a cold tub 2 times a week. And then Normatec boots after a mobility day or something. Yeah,
and then I'm always fascinated about because hitting, there's the physical side, your swing, and there's also the mental side, is what pitches you decide to swing at, and what your kind of mindset is, what you're trying to do. So you don't have to go in depth to each and every at bat, but in general, I'm always curious. An elite hitter like yourself, what's your general mindset when you step in the box? Let's say runners on second and third, no outs. What's your mindset when you're going up there as Tommy Tanks? Are you thinking that they're going to throw you some off-speed stuff? Are you always sitting fastball? How does that go for you?
Yeah, I don't think I've been able to hit second and third no outs. They just put me on. But if I'm in that situation, I'm definitely looking to just put the ball in play to the right side or something. But with no strikes, I'm looking fastball, or if I face a guy a couple times, I have an idea what he's going to throw me. I'll sit a change up or something, whatever he's been throwing me. But for the most part, I'm sitting fastball, trying to find something I can drive, keep the inning rolling as much as possible.
I also want to talk about your two-strike approach, because you do a great job. A lot of your opposite field home runs I noticed this year were 2 strikes. They think they're going to be able to get a big hitter like yourself out on an outside pitch, because most guys your size usually try to pull everything. You're the complete opposite. You have a ton of power at the opposite field, and you shorten up with 2 strikes and you eliminate your stride. Talk about kind of how your swing differs between 2 strikes and no strikes.
Yeah, so no strikes, 1 strike, I have a little bit of a toe tap. I lift my knee up a little bit, and I get a rhythm. 2 strikes, I don't lift up my foot at all. I just keep it planted and I drop and go, trying to cover everything and eliminate as much head movement as possible. And I get to the point, if you see my no strike, 1 strike, I'll where I land, that's where I start with my 2-strike approach. So wherever I'm going to start, so I don't have to do that load.
Gotcha. And last thing for you, What's been your favorite part about training at Diesel? Is it the mindset that you've been able to adopt to here, like the dog mentality, and take that to the field? Is it the recovery stuff? Is it the training? Is it the people? What's your favorite part about training here at Diesel?
Probably. I mean, you said it all. I mean, from the recovery side to having that dog mentality, and to the trainers that are just like friends. I mean, everybody here is amazing, and I look forward. I mean, a lot of people like, oh, I got to work out today, just get it done. But when you come to Diesel, you look forward to coming and hanging out with everybody. It's more like it's a good way to start your day and hang out with everybody and get a good workout in. So it's a blast.
Awesome. Tommy, thanks for joining me. This is Tommy White, also known as Tommy Tanks, and he's going to have another great season next year, and we will see you next time on Diesel Dog Talk.